The problem isn't your job or your lack of money, but it's the lack of purpose driving your decisions. When you're out of alignment with your purpose, you're going to make decisions from survival mode, and you're going to start to do things that might not really feel that great to you, but you're like, I'm just trying to get by, so I'm going to do what I have to do. But you don't have to live that way, and I'm going to show you how to break that. So let's talk about what happens when you lack purpose. For one, you're going to be chasing the wrong goals, and you're going to find yourself to be so drained because you were going after this one thing, probably just because of the money that you thought you could make, and that wasn't enough to feed your soul. And I'm not saying money's not important. You're never going to catch me dragging money on this channel. I promise you that. Okay? But when you're only chasing money, you're only chasing the material, you don't really have an actual drive to keep you going. Because when that money's not coming quick enough, you're going to be like, forget it, I'm not doing this. And you're going to try to find the next best thing. But the problem isn't about the money, like I said. The problem is you don't have a vision for your life because you're lacking the sense of purpose. When you're chasing these goals, they don't really have long-term sustainability because there's no drive behind it. There's no passion behind it. There's no purpose behind it. You're just doing things just for the F of it or just to make money. But that's not enough to keep you going for your whole life. But when you're doing something and you have a sense of purpose behind it, you kind of get to withstand a little more. You're kind of more willing to withstand a little more because you actually have a vision for your life and you know where you're going. So you're not just thinking about the money. You're like, you know what? This is the vision I have for my life, and everything I'm doing right now aligns with the vision. Whether the money's coming right away or not, I know where I'm going, and I'm going to keep going because this is my purpose and this is what I envision for my life. So I really want y'all to live in that way instead of just chasing the bag. The bag is supposed to chase you. When you're living out your purpose, that's what happens. Money will start to just find you. I'm so serious. Like, opportunities and things are just going to start falling out of the sky because you're in tune with what God has put you here to do. One major issue that you're going to run into when you lack purpose, you might find yourself hanging out with the wrong crowd, and just doing whatever the heck because you don't have a vision for your life and you don't have a sense of purpose. You're like, I'm just here, I'm doing whatever because why not? Not going to entertain certain BS when you have a sense of purpose because one, you value yourself more when you know what you're here to do, and two, you're going to be aware of the certain things that don't align with the vision for your life and that don't align with your purpose. And you're going to be more willing to put your foot down and say, you know what, that doesn't work for me. That's not really where I'm at. That's not where I'm going, or that's not something that aligns with where I'm going. So I'm good. But when you lack purpose, you'll probably find yourself stuck in dead-end jobs or just jobs that you absolutely hate, as well as toxic people. And in turn, you're going to be left feeling so emotionally and energetically drained. You're going to have nothing to give to yourself. And these things are going to have you feeling like life is just working against you when that couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, so now let's discuss how living in alignment with your purpose is actually connected to your financial abundance. So for one, when you're clear on what your purpose is and you have a clear vision for your life, you get to make better decisions, better choices. You're doing everything. Ultimately, you'll be doing things that kind of make sense to where you're going instead of where you are. You'll also be in the pursuit of meaningful work instead of just work for a paycheck. When you can actually put your heart into what you're doing, you're more likely to show up, and you'll get to wake up every day excited to show up to work. The universe will kind of be backing you up when you're doing what your soul agreed to come here and do. So you're going to start to see so many doors open and opportunities kind of just fall out of the sky or fall into your lap, and everything will just kind of start to work out in a way that supports you and the decision that you made to live in your purpose. It's just a beautiful experience. And once that unfolds for you, you're gonna feel motivated even more to keep going and to further, step into your purpose and follow that path. Let's talk about how to start discovering your purpose. You're gonna wanna start journaling. And some of the things that you can write in this journal: number one, what is something that you always wanted to do with your life, but maybe you let a fear of not being able to make enough money, or not being talented enough, or any type of circumstance or limiting belief that you put in yourself hold you back? That might be a little hint into your passion or what your purpose is. Number two, what was your dream job when you were a child? I also want you to do some self-reflection and just kind of jot down things that you're really good at, your little secret talents. I don't know why I said little. Your secret talents, and all of these things to kind of give you an idea and more insight of what your purpose might be. I also want to remind everyone that discovering your purpose might not be an overnight thing. It definitely can be a journey, but I feel like it's a journey worth taking. Let's talk about the impact of purpose-driven financial decisions versus just making financial decisions because you're in survival mode and you have no idea what to do with your life. So when you're in your purpose, you start to make decisions that kind of make sense long-term, decisions that have a long-term positive impact and a high return on investment. Because you have a vision for your life, you know where you're going, you know what it is that you're set to accomplish, then you get to think like, okay, if I invest in this, then I can do XYZ, and then I can take this and put that, like everything will just start to click. You're gonna get these little like spurts of inspired action in your finances and in your life in general, because you're finally like doing what you were put here to do. I also want to touch on the fact that financial freedom isn't just about making more money, but it's about living a life of abundance and fulfillment and having the freedom to enjoy your money. And all of that is going to be accomplished through you living out your purpose. So the main takeaway for this video is that purpose is like the foundation for your financial freedom and the foundation for you living a better life. When you're living in your purpose, it's a win-win for everyone because you're offering value to the world, doing what you were put here to do. And in turn, you feel better about yourself, or when you feel great about yourself. And you start to see the monetization of your passion. So this week, I'm releasing 2 resources that are designed to get you in alignment with your purpose and move you towards the life that you actually want to live. So the first thing is the Soul Alignment Checklist, which is the free guide designed for anyone who feels lost or unsure of what it is that they're here to do. And that is going to get you in clarity and get you living in sync with your purpose. And the second is the Pathway to Purpose ebook, which is a step-by-step informational guide on uncovering your soul's mission and creating a life of alignment and abundance. So to sign up for access to both of these resources, click the link in the description box below and leave your name and your email. Let's work together to unlock your potential. And that is all I have for you all today. Bye.